what's up, dudes and dudettes? This is the Valster coming to you live from the biggest pythons in the world. Whoa, whoa. Anyway, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome to the channel. Hey, doing all my blitz battles for this cable blitz. I finished all of my blitz battles for this first 24-hour period, and let me show you where I stand right now. 260,000, and that's not as important as getting to this tier 8, and luckily I got here. And my main thing that I want to do on day 1 is to get to tier 8 to set up a nice day 2 and day 3, and fortunately I did that. Anyway, didn't use my energy wisely. I mentioned that in the previous video. I like to start the day with 500 right here, and that's what I did. But I played a lot of these Spider-Man battles because they were giving the Blitz energy away in the milestones, and I was trying to use as much as I can because my OCD kicked in and I didn't want to waste any. Probably not the best decision for this cable blitz, but I did get some charge on Spider-Man. Now, I also want you to look at this inbox. If you haven't got your email in the inbox, I did a video about that earlier. I still have an open mind because I want to use this Blitz energy properly. I want to use this Raid health packs and this Raid energy properly. And these two right here are not maxed out, even though my Blitz energy, I could use that 100 right now. Anyway, that is where I'm at. Let's go look at the video. Some of my teams are not in there just because I used them in the Spider-Man Blitz before this, and I didn't want to keep using energy. But let's take a look at the video. I cut it all together because it was really, really long, and there was a lot of loading times in there that just didn't have a lot going on, and I didn't want to waste too much time. So let me know what you guys think. Here it is. You guys should check out all the videos, see how I got the tier 8 and 260. Here we go. Let me just play the video. Here it is. This is the first battle that I did, and I used the aim characters. Not very good, but on that first battle on tier 1, probably could win with aim. So I don't really remember what I'm doing. I think it's on auto right here, and I'm just letting him take control. And hopefully I win. Actually, I think I actually have to un-auto this because the AI was acting a little weird. Right now it's focused on Ravager or Bruiser, which is not the best thing. We got a couple of them are these Hydra guys that do a bunch of damage that I should be working on. And if you watch this video, I do make a lot of mistakes, and I try to point them out. Most of them I realized right after I did it, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. So let's just watch this battle. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so I'm trying to figure out what is going on here because I'm not too familiar with the aim kit. So I'm trying to figure out what some of these skills do. Hydra Scientist is a threat. Hydra Rifle Trooper is a threat. Hydra Rifle Trooper, more damage. Hydra Scientist is more of a healer. And once he is done, I could put this back on auto and it's over. Mercenary Riot Guard is there. And Ravager Bruiser, 2 tanks not known for their damage. So this aim team actually is decent. They're not leveled. I think they're all level 1 right now. They're actually pretty decent when you're going against very low level opponents. And this aim monstrosity is still one of the coolest builds in the game. This is my next battle using the Hydra guys, and I'm trying to keep them around the same level, which is why that Ravager Boomer is there. Big threats on the team that I see is Yondu right here. After that, not so much. And again, you can see me with that mouse right there trying to go through and see what some of these skills do because I'm not too familiar with them. Here comes the Hydra Armored Guard here getting his taunt up. And it's pretty much over at this point because Yondu's gone. None of these guys pose a really big threat. We got Kree Noble and Kree Cyborg there that are some decent threats, but you know, effectively this battle's over. Don't really have a big way to end the taunt, but luckily I think that was Sniper there that took out the Hulk. And just going through these battles, trying to chip away at them, and that was actually a buff, not a attack. And once Kree Noble, why am I attacking Ronin? Oh, there's a mistake there. Probably should have went to Kree Noble first, but it is what it is. This battle is pretty much over at this point. And there was my second battle. Not sure what my score was at this point. Edited it pretty tightly, so just to save a lot of time. And this looks like I had a mercenary squad here, except for Daredevil. This squad actually does pretty good against these low-level teams. I'm going up against a pretty standard early-level team. I think these are the characters that you start off with in the beginning.
And Spider-Man, once he's gone, actually I forgot, Elektra is a big threat here, but she goes into stealth and trying to get around it. There's Mercenary Riot Guard with his taunt. And I want to take out Elektra, but I can't because she's in stealth. Want to try to get her out of there before Luke Cage taunts. I don't remember if I do it or not. And let's just see what happens. There's a big sniper coming. The mercenary sniper, she's done, and this game is over. Just pretty much, here we go. There's the auto coming right there. Once I get just a tank or some healer left, I like to put it on auto. Here comes the next battle, looking for some weak opponents, and don't have too much, but there's 3 battles won. Alright, this team Vision, and it looks like Mercenary, what is he, Soldier. We got a Hand Assassin Nebula, and there is the Ravager Boomer. These are all my guys that aren't leveled. I think I bring Vision in just because of his Dispel. There's no tanks here, so I think this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I want to try to get Ravager Boomer out because he does have that big adjacent target attack. Punisher has a AoE attack, so once these guys are done, it's pretty much over. Iron Fist has the Iron Fist, which I think should be a better attack, but unfortunately it's not. I'm still trying to chip away at the Ravager Boomer here, and he has defense up, so it's not easy to chip away at him. I think, wasn't paying attention, I think Hand Sorcerers did that. I go through these first few battles pretty quickly, and if you watch it closely, I do make some mistakes here, but at this level, it doesn't matter too much just because I'm choosing the weak teams. I don't want to go up against a strong team. I'm not looking for a challenge at this point. I'm just trying to get the multiplier up. Not really concerned about the score in this first day. That's at least how I play. I just want to get that multiplier up, win as much as possible, and try not to lose. So I'm going after Hand Sorceress right now, and I think that's just because I don't see Iron Fist as a threat. So I want to take her out so she can't be healing and giving people defense up. Everybody has defense up right now, so it's going to be a little harder to kill them. And I think I win this one. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think I should go after Iron Fist instead of Shield Medic. Even though Shield Medic does have that it's a small potential, but it is a potential to revive. There's a big attack from Iron Fist that misses on Nebula. Once he's down, I think this is game over. There's his heal, and I don't know. I think Iron Fist kit definitely needs to be reworked. I think he should be stronger than that. I think he is really what's holding that All Defenders team back. Is his kit is so bad. I mean, it's not too bad. It just needs, some of the things need to be reworked slightly, and I think you could be a good character. Maybe take that offense down after that Iron Fist. Maybe change the cooldowns or something. But this game was on auto, and it is done. What is my score? I'm not sure at this point, but let's keep going. So, Iron Fist, Hand Sorceress, Bullseye, and Spider-Man. I think the big threat right now is Spider-Man or Bullseye. Trying to take them out. I got Mercenary Lieutenant in there. I got a what is his name? The good guy. Deadpool. Jeez. Giving defensive up to everybody. So I'm actually liking this combo right here of Mercenary Lieutenant, who gives everybody offense up and speed up, and Luke Cage, who gives everybody defense up. You get those 3 buffs on your team, and you have a pretty solid team. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with this team once I level them up, see if they can take on some harder competition, because right now this competition is pretty weak. And I think I saved this move here from Deadpool. Nope, I don't. I go after Hand Sorceress, and I like that little animation. Looks like he was laughing a little bit. Iron Fist doesn't do much damage with his skill, and I want to try to take out Bullseye, but Luke Cage has that taunt. There comes Hydra Grenadier, removing that taunt. Nice, and we could finish off Bullseye, and it is pretty much game over at this point. Could put it on auto, because Iron Fist already did his big Iron Fist move, and just kind of speeding everybody up, and it should be over soon. I'm not sure what is taking me so long. Just kill him already. There we go. Attack, and come on, finish up Iron Fist. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I should have put it on auto at this point, but It's gone. Luke Cage is done. I think Deadpool's a pretty cool character. Alright, so that was that battle. What is my score? What is that? 2,600 at this point. Alright, so this team, I've actually switched around how I'm using Doctor Strange, and I think he works a little more effectively in this team right here with Hulk, Black Panther, Kingpin, and Spider-Man. Now again, this is not very high level opponents. I'm still trying to figure out what I should do at this point. I think the best use is to wait for Hulk to do his taunt and then use his, what is that called? The Winds of Watum. So there goes Nebula with her big skill, and Hulk with a taunt. I don't really have a taunt remover until Doctor Strange comes up. There we go. Gonna reverse Nebula's offense up and reverse his Hulk's taunt, so we could try to go after Gamora is the big threat, and then we got Wolverine for a single target attack, and Punisher, because he has an AoE attack. And there we go. So I should switch it to Punisher so I get that adjacent attack on Gamora and Hulk, and we take out Gamora with that one. And I think I stick with Punisher just because he has such low health, and wondering if I should use the heal at this point, and I do. Some of these battles I did last night, so I don't remember everything I do at this point. But once Wolverine is gone, this battle is pretty much over, so I want to start chipping away at him. And I remember I make a lot of mistakes. I haven't seen any yet, but some of you guys probably can see some of the mistakes I've been making. Alright, so there is Kingpin with his taunt, and nothing really to do at this point. Probably with a basic attack, or I could apply some random negative effects to whoever the target is. And here comes Spider-Man stunning Wolverine. Here comes the taunt, and that means he can't get the Strange. He can't. I guess he can get the Spider-Man with the chain attack. But there goes Wolverine. This game is over. Otto should be coming pretty soon. And Spider-Man's just trying to take out Night Nurse at this point. And yeah, I do that Winds of Watum just to give them some, what is that? Some debuffs there. And just Hulk left. Should just be on auto. I'm not sure why. There goes offense up. I think that was why I wanted to get that move in. I like that move. I just unlocked Kingpin last week. Oh, what is it here? Okay, so this is the team that I like. I think they will be pretty good. Big weakness is Drax for this team, so I don't want to fight a Drax or someone with a lot of taunters, because all I have is Jessica Jones removing that taunt, and it does have a pretty good cooldown. So trying to decide, should I go for a single target attack or that chain attack? The chain doesn't work. It is kind of a gamble to try to get that chain with Wolverine. I was trying to hit Rocket with that move there and see if we could take out Crossbones. We don't with that move. Yondu comes with a big AoE. He is a huge threat. Never want to sleep on Yondu. Here comes the detonate. Can't take out Rocket from there. And, oh, I should have actually used the basic. I think I could have taken him out with the basic. Wasted that move. I should have used the big attack from Wolverine on either Wolverine, Yondu, or Punisher. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. Actually, saving Wolverine for the end, which normally is not a good strategy because he does have that big single target attack for his ultimate. And keep attacking with Crossbones. Oh, nice animation. I like that. That looked pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. We're up to tier 2, and I didn't see the score there. Alright, so same team. I'm using this same team because I know my main team and some of my other teams, they have their energy used, and I don't want us to be spending 50 energy or 100 energy on one battle when I could be winning with a lower level team that's costing me 25 energy. So I keep using this team for a while. Let's see what happens. Again, we got Crossbones going against Crossbones, and pretty much the same thing. Trying to take out Crossbones. Gamora is still there, so want to take her out. Daredevil poses a threat with his chain attacks, and Wolverine does have that big attack. There we go. Crossbones is done. That's the big attack there. Yep, using... Oh, it doesn't take her out. Ooh. Oh, that was a crazy animation. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of these animations are different. If it's just a hit or if it's a killing blow. And with that killing blow, Thanos just ragdolled some people. So I think the... probably should have used that basic attack on Daredevil at this point, but I guess it doesn't really matter because they're all low health and I still have all 5 of my guys, even though Crossbones is dead or almost dead. Nightmare's last one there. Let's see what my... Oh, couldn't catch it. Edited it way too quick. All right, so big threats on this team. Gamora, obviously, and Yondu. And then Quake is a big threat if you use her right, but fortunately for us, the AI doesn't always use Quake correctly. So the AI makes a lot of mistakes, which is a good thing. All right, so I think I'm trying to do a chain attack to try to get to Quake and multiple targets because I know Crossbones AoE is coming relatively soon. Oh, there's Yondu's big AoE. Next thing we got to watch for is Quake's AoE, trying to remove that taunt from Captain America, and he does. All right, everybody is in the yellow except for Captain America. Not sure who's the bigger threat, Quake or Yondu. I went after Quake on this turn here, but Yondu with his minions and his AoE is a big threat. All right, so take out... I guess I'm going after Captain America here just because he has lower health. Yeah, I tried to record this live while I was doing this last night, but there was a few battles that I just wasn't talking a lot, so re-recorded the audio for all of these battles here. All right, so big threats here to this team is obviously Daredevil, Bullseye a little bit, and then after a while, because he's so slow, we have Thor with his big AoE attack that can potentially stun the whole team. It will stun the primary target though. Nice, I like that animation. All right, so taking out Bullseye would probably be the best move. There we go. All we got is Thor and his AoE. Once that is done, oh, that was a bad move. Use the Dispel on Thor when he had no buffs on him. So there was one of the mistakes that I was talking about. Not sure what was going on. I think that was one that I realized right after I did it. Like, what the heck am I doing? All right, so here we go. We're trying to get this taunt off of him. Now, this is stuff. Night Nurse is not adjacent to Luke Cage at that point, so using that chain attack from Wolverine wouldn't have done anything. It made more sense to use his basic at that point. Some people don't like his second skill, and I don't think it's that great, but the chain does work well in certain instances. I think I tried it a few times and it doesn't work in most of them, but one of them that it does work is good. All right, so here we are with the hand team. Now, Yondu is the big threat here. Spider-Man a little bit. Punisher does have an AoE, so even if these guys are in stealth, he still can hit them. So he's probably a little bigger threat, even though he's not a huge damage guy, just because he does have that move in his arsenal. I want to get Yondu out of here, and not sure if I should have used that or saved it. Now there comes the Dispel, and Yondu's out of there. So Punisher used his AoE already, so I should not have to worry about him for a little while. Just trying to take out Wolverine before Punisher comes back with his AoE. I don't think that Spider-Man is too much of a threat against this team, and obviously Hulk, just not a huge threat damage-wise. He does soak up excuse me, got the hiccups. All right, so he does soak up a lot of damage, but it's just way too slow and just needs a little bit of rework. He is one of the strongest characters in the whole Marvel Universe, and he's not one of the strongest characters in this game, which is disappointing because he's my favorite character of the whole Marvel Universe. Hulk, smash, Valley, smash, and I think he's such a cool character. He's just strong and big and bulky, and just he should be doing a lot more damage. He should be super fast. Actually, all right, so there's the win with a hand team. I think I used this hand team a bunch here. Oh, here we are again. Very similar team. We don't have a tank, so that is a good thing. Yeah, so normally what I look for is a team without a tank. I look for a team that has Commander in it, and then I look for some weak guys. Casino mentioned always fighting Ronin. Usually that works. There are a few times that Ronin, the other team surrounding Ronin has kind of bit me in the butt, but usually Ronin is a good one to go after. And let's see, big threat here is Daredevil. I want to take him out as quick as possible, and he does have that regeneration from Shield Medic. All right, so Still working on chipping him away, and Punisher still a big threat against this hand team because he has that AoE. Anyone that has the AoE is going to be a threat to this hand team because an AoE still will hit people that are in stealth, and one of the big benefits to a hand team is their stealth. Alright, so big single target threat eliminated, and I probably should go after Punisher at this point, but because we are up 5-4, 5 characters to 4, not sure if it matters. They're not really that strong at this point, so but I think the best practice would have been to go after Punisher because of his AoE, even though he did use his AoE previously. All right, so attacking him, going into stealth with what is her name, Elektra. All right, so chipping away at Wolverine, trying to finish him off, and I actually go after Spider-Man at this point instead of Punisher. I think going after Punisher would have been a better move just to avoid his AoE. I actually killed my hand archer there, but Nobu coming through. Oh, he gave me some Blade Masters. All right, so putting everybody in stealth, giving a few people evade. There goes Spider-Man, and now we are starting to work on Punisher. Let's see, we still have some pretty good health. That minion naturally has some low health. Going, and this is done at this point. Let's see if we get a big kill animation. No, we don't. One more hit should do. Oh, no, she healed. One more hit now should do it. There we go. And that is that battle right there. Where am I at? Tier 4 right there. All right, so, ooh, this is a tricky team. No tanks again. So I'm choosing, again, looking for the weak teams with no tanks or with just a bad composition. Some teams with a lot of tanks are actually pretty good because when you have a lot of tanks, you sacrifice damage. So when there's not a lot of damage users, that's actually pretty good for the team as well. All right, so everybody's in stealth. Pretty much the same battle. You know, when I get to that tier 8 and I'm using my main team over and over again, sometimes I see those commander teams over and over, the same teams, and if there's a weak team, I'm going to be fighting that team all the time over and over. If you guys watched what I did in that Vision Blitz a couple weeks ago, a lot of the battles were against the exact same team because it's not a real team. It is one of those commander teams, and it's one of those AI teams that just doesn't have a lot of good composition. All right, so chipping away at Bullseye still poses a threat to this team. As usual, Punisher has a threat as well, but everybody is looking pretty good. Oh, Nobu almost dead. Hand Sentry was dead. And we got 3 guys that are looking pretty good right now. Alright, let's see what happens here. I think going after Punisher is the right move. Oh, cleared the effect and choose to still stick with Punisher instead of going after Elektra. Oh, there's Jessica Jones giving energy to Punisher and Elektra. Jessica Jones really is does some good background work for the team. You don't really notice her, but she's giving energy all around. Unless you're paying attention to the animation, she really helps the team. And unless you're watching that animation on what she's doing with the energy, you won't think that she's doing a lot, but she is. All right, so getting that stealth off of. Ooh, she cleared. I don't know if Hand Sorcerers had anything there. All right, but there goes Jessica Jones. Couple more hits should take out Elektra, even if she goes into stealth. And that hit does it. All right, so there's a hand team. All right, so this is my second team right here. And let's see what happens here. I don't remember. We got threats all around. We got a taunt that we can't get off. Oh, there we go. Remove that. Going after Crossbones right now. I don't like his AoE. He usually doesn't kill on the first hit unless I've been weakened by the rest of the opponents. All right, so now's the time to choose, and I didn't choose the big ultimate. I didn't think I could kill Crossbones. Oh, damage to the team there, and almost finished with Crossbones. And should I heal? I think I should. Heals goes to Yondu instead of Rocket. Couldn't tell which one was which. All right, so this is where I try to kill him, and it works. And I think I take a gamble here. No, I can't. So go after Drax to get him down. Don't really have a Dispeller except for Yondu, so gotta wait for his turn to come around before I do the Dispel. When I'm using my main team, I got a bunch of Dispellers, so multiple tanks, not that much of a threat. Oh, that Ravager Boomer does a lot, but Rocket comes with its AoE, takes out the Boomer and a couple more people. Yondu's gone, which means this team is pretty much done. Just gotta take out Drax. Black Widow is a great character, but she's not a huge damage dealer. So if she's the only one left and you have a few different people, she probably is not going to do a bunch. If it's one-on-one with her stun, she's probably doing a lot, and I'm just autoing Drax at this point. And that is game over. Gamora comes with her big skill, ends it. And I noticed one mistake that I made on the battle that I pointed out. I remember making a few of them though, so I don't know if I didn't make them yet or I just didn't notice them in this video. Alright, going after Yondu this time instead of Gamora or Hawkeye or Quake. This is a pretty solid team that I'm going up against. I know some people use this team in Arena, and one more hit should take out Yondu. I choose to heal my Yondu instead and go for the weak one. There we go, and what do I do here? I do the basic on Quake. So going after Quake next. Gamora's a threat and Quake is a threat. And let's see if we can remove that taunt from Captain America. We do. We get lucky. Oh, offense down to everybody. This is a tough battle. I don't remember them being too tough, but it looks like I'm on the verge of losing. There we go. Go after Quake. Not sure if I could have killed her with that ultimate move, but chose to use the basic instead. All right, so here's a choice. Go for the minions or go for the AoE. I went for the minions there, and he's starting to heal people. Looking pretty good so far. Here comes Rocket. Should take out Quake, putting Hawkeye and Gamora into a really bad place. And there we go. Oh, he missed. So that was another thing. I think Hawkeye just did his attack and had blind. I'm not sure if if Gamora had blind on her. You guys could probably rewind the video and check it out. But yeah, that was a mistake right there too. All right, so didn't see my score right there. All right, so very similar team. Only thing different is instead of Black Widow, we have Night Nurse. So this team is really not as solid. Shouldn't be too much of a threat. Yondu's already gone on their team. Start to heal up Drax so that when he does get that taunt off, it's not that bad. All right, so go after Gamora at this point instead of going after Quake. So remove the taunt from Captain America so I can still focus on getting Gamora down. She has that defense up though, so she's very hard to kill. And let's see if this big one kills her, or oh, I went with the basic. All right, Captain America doing some damage. Oh, everybody is almost dead. Quake coming through with her big earthquake move. Let's see what happens here. I think I try this one. Does it kill her? No, it does not. But this AoE takes her out, and team is running very low on health. Let's go after Night Nurse first instead of Captain America, and then a couple more attacks should finish Captain America off. And we actually got lucky there and survived. And there we go. Didn't really matter if I used the basic or the second at that point in the battle because he was so low. All right, we're at tier 5. Didn't see my score again. All right, so we're going with the hand team again. I don't remember why I chose the hand team instead of my main team. I think I don't use my main team a lot on this first day because I used them a lot for that Spider-Man battle, trying to finish up all that Blitz energy that I had. Big threats here, Gamora and stealthing everybody. The strategy is pretty much going to be the same every time you use the hand. Nobu is going to go, and then hopefully he gets all his minions, and then hopefully nobody dies before Hand Sentry comes and puts everybody into stealth to give him a little, at least one turn of damage. That was not a good move. I should not have done that. That was I used the Dispel, and it didn't really do much because it's not a big damage move, and I don't think anybody was buffed at that point. So mistakes all around, but luckily I still managed to win this, I think. I don't think I lose any. I don't know. Let's see. Spider-Man or Bullseye. Go after Spider-Man, but just because I would go after Bullseye because Spider-Man had that evade on him. So just trying to chip away at Bullseye at this point. Night Nurse is there. No tanks though, so this one is pretty much in the bag because there's no real big threats coming up. She's healing, but it doesn't really matter because his health is low and they're the only ones left. There we go, and at this point could just auto it. AI shouldn't screw up this battle. It's only one 5-on-1 situation there against a not big damage dealer. There we go, and that is over. The hand team wins again. Where are we at? Tier 5, 65,000 at this point. So I think this is still the first day. And here comes my main team. I don't think I use them a lot on this, on that first time I do the battle. So here we go, slowing that side of the battle. This is what I was talking about in the placing your team. I try to slow that one side. As you can see, Rocket, Night Nurse, and Thor are all slowed, bringing them down. Here comes a big attack. Hopefully it gets off Rocket. It does. Next threat probably is gonna be what is his name? Hawkeye. So try to see if we could chain it. The chain does not work. Let's see if we can at least blind everybody. Who got blinded? Drax got blinded. Night Nurse got blinded. So they're big damage dealers. Neither of them got blinded. Actually, Hawkeye's not a huge damage. All right, so they're blind and speed up everybody. We still have a blind on Thor and Captain America. This might be a oh, yep. Here's a mistake. Yep. Not good. Missed everybody. So yeah, when you're phasing Hawkeye, just pay attention to that, because a lot of times I forget about the blind and I do their move anyway. So let's watch that. Okay, so almost done with Thor. He hasn't gotten his AoE yet. Let's see if I can beat him before the AoE comes up. And I think I do. He is stunned. So there's Quake's AoE, and all we got is Drax left. Doesn't matter at this point, just putting it in auto. Drax is not a huge damage dealer. Does a little bit of drain with his attacks. So that does make him a little more tanky, because he's going to get a little more survivability. But, you know, when you got Drax alone versus a pretty meta-ish team, it's not much that Drax can do. All right, so here's the meta again. So actually, I guess I do play with them another time. Here's Gamora with the big, not Gamora, Yondu is the big threat on this team. So I want to take them out. Getting that whole right side of the team slowed. And I don't remember if I could get the other side slowed or not. So just trying to work on Yondu. Trying to see who I get blinded. Yondu got blinded. Night Nurse and Punisher. So that was a pretty good move. That the taunt is off of Hulk. And there goes Yondu. Not a lot of threats at this point. At this point, it's pretty much over. This battle. Just trying to take out Punisher though before he gets to AoE. It's not a huge attack. He needs a little bit of a rework as well. He should not be a very strong character if you just look at the continuity in the not just MCU, but the whole Marvel universe. But you know, you should balance the game out so that all the characters do have some viability. Yeah, there's the victory. Wonder what my 70. Nope, that was my score from the last time. I didn't see it move up there. All right, so, and I guess I used this again. I thought I only used this team once, but I guess I'm wrong. All right, so trying to remove some of the speed up from these guys instead of doing the taunt from Captain America, giving everybody energy. I think that's a mistake. I think Inspire should normally be the first move, but the reason I did that was try to remove that taunt, remove that speed up bonus to try to slow everybody. All right, so there he has the taunt. I could have used Captain America's shield throw right there, but because I made a mistake and used it a little too early, I couldn't remove that taunt off of Captain America right away. So one of the big things when you're facing some of these teams is to try to you need someone to get these taunts off, especially in a two-tank team like this. If you look, this team is set up all right. I would probably switch up the way they have Black Widow and Quake set up. I would probably put Quake right in the middle because she's the weakest character. And Black Widow, with that stealth, you're not going to be able to chain attack if Captain America does have a taunt on him. You're just going to be able to hit Captain America. So there goes Quake. And Captain America and Black Widow are almost dead. Oh, no, that doesn't hit that doesn't finish her off, but that does. Captain America probably should go after him right now because he's almost dead. There we go. Quake takes him out. At this point, autoing, because all we have is a healer and a tank. Not a big damage dealer, and most of our guys, if not all of them, are in the green. I can't tell because it's moving too quickly. But yeah, it is game over once there's just a tank left, in most cases. All right, there goes Drax. Let's see what the next battle is. All right, so I go back to that this team I like. I like using this team. I do need to level them up if I want to start facing more meta teams, but this is one of the weaknesses of this team, the two-tank setup with Crossbones and Drax. Now, I think I choose this team because, and I usually use the basic there because I think Crossbones is the big threat. I want to take him out. So when Crossbones is one of the tanks, that taunt that he does is actually a good thing for you because that means that he's not giving energy to everybody. Here comes a attack, doesn't take out anyone. All right, so I think I used the basics. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of hit on Crossbones. I want to take out Crossbones, and I can't remove that taunt from Drax. So using that chain attack is the only way to do it with this team right here because, Winter Soldier's almost dead. Their Crossbones is dead. That was nice. And let's see. Going after Night Nurse, I think because she has the weakest health. Wolverine is still a big threat, though. So I want to get him out before I send this thing into auto. There we go. And what do? I did the chain to try to hit hand sorcerers as well. And there we go with that move instead of the big AoE. Sometimes, even though they have low health, I want to make sure that they are dead. Just like in that case right there. Because once hand sorcerers was dead, it is pretty much game over when just Drax is left against a team of 4. Even a team with 3, normally Drax is going to be dead. Alright, so where are we at? 116 right here at tier 6. Alright, here is this team again. So I actually like the way this team works together. Alright, so big threats: Spider-Man, Elektra, and Wolverine. I'm waiting on that move right there. I want Drax to get defense up to everybody so I could get defense down to everybody and make my attacks. There we go. This is what I want to use. Now I got offense up. Hulk's got a taunt, and as soon as Doctor Strange has his turn, everybody on their team should have a defense down. So we will be in a pretty nice place after we have Doctor Strange do his move. Here it comes. Come on. Don't even think about it. Offense. Oh, no. I think I'm waiting for the taunt because that offense down, most of it had expired on the other team. But we still have offense up. No, we have defense up. The offense up is done already. And yes, she's just trying to hit a big tank. And it's not doing a lot of damage. Alright, here we go. Winds of Watum. Start some bleed on Luke Cage. And I think I should go for Wolverine. There we go. Wolverine. And it doesn't take out Spider-Man, but does do some damage on him. Now, here's the thing. Should I use the heal or should I keep Black Panther in the charge? And I think the correct move here is to keep him low health, to keep him charged. Only thing is that he still has 2 turns of cooldown, so probably should have used the heal right there, but it doesn't really matter because I think I win this anyway. Alright, one more turn for the cooldown on Black Panther. And do I do the heal or do I do the basic? I went for the basic, trying to take Wolverine out. Few more hits should do it. One more hit from a big attack or a couple more from a... There we go. This is what I was saving for, that big AoE from Black Panther, but doesn't take anybody out. I really don't have him leveled enough. There comes the heal, and Spider-Man comes back. Actually was set up perfectly the way I used Doctor Strange's skills in this battle. Really got lucky there with the way everything worked out. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes it's skill, sometimes it's a little combination of both. I think in that case, though, it was some luck the way it worked out. Alright, so again, not a big threat. There comes the auto. Taking out the medic first because she does have that small chance to revive. And Luke Cage is made quick work of. Maybe not so quick. He's pretty tanky. He's got that defense up going on for him right now. Couple more hits. Oh, there comes some riot. What are they? They're mercenary. I don't know. They're special guard that Kingpin could call. Forget what their name is. All right. Who do we have in this battle? So this must be the first battle of this morning when I played, because it wasn't starting on 2-speed. This is the team that I use most of the time because I want to save Yondu for my other team. All right, so let's see what happens. I don't know. Maybe this is one last time. I was doing things way weird order when I was doing it last night. So let's just see what happens here. Here comes Quake. Kaboom. There we go. And everybody's blinded? Not everybody. Yondu's not blind. Captain America, Black Widow's not blind. We only got 2 of them there. But the good thing is Gamora is blind. Hopefully she uses her ultimate. Nope, she doesn't. But the good news is that she does not damage Quake at all. Alright, Yondu is right there. Almost dead. Let's see if we can get him out with Thor. Nice. Just smash him with that hammer. And, oh, probably should have. Nope. That was a good move. Didn't need to. I wanna start to chip away at Black Widow, but she's in stealth all the time. There we go. And stunning her or Captain America. Go for the stun on Black Widow there, but she's not stunned. Guess she resisted it. All right. Who do we got? Going after Black Widow, trying to get her stunned. There she is. And just trying to finish off this team. 2 tanks left. Not a lot of damage. And this game should go into auto pretty soon. And boom, boom, and Hulky. Boom. Quake giving him offense down. Not that that matters so much right now because he's almost dead and we still have our full team. I think everybody is in the green except for Hawkeye. Hawkeye is pretty much dead. All right, where are we at? 139,000. All right, let's keep it going here. Hawkeye with a couple skills, taking out Black Widow's stealth and going with another attack for Quake. All right, so boom. Let's see what happens here. Trying to remove that speed up from Quake. Nope, went with the Inspire. Probably a better move. I made that mistake last time. Put a little too much emphasis on that speed. Now we could go. And let's see if we get a blind. Let's see if this takes out Quake. And it does not. Blind on Spider-Man, blind on Hawkeye. So that's a really good scenario if Hawkeye uses his air raid attack with the... Oh, there we go. Quake is down. Now we just got to get Hawkeye out of the way. He is blind and slow and offense down. Not a big threat. He's got some horrible debuffs on him. And now he's got a defense up because of Captain America. Everybody dodge again, not paying attention. I don't know if he just missed or if he was blinded. I thought there was the blind. So I think he just missed everybody. My Thor is not as leveled as the rest of the team is. And just trying to finish off Spider-Man. Could probably just put it in auto right now. See, and if you look at that, technically Spider-Man was not adjacent to Captain America, but it crossed over that non-adjacent spot with that shield throw. That shield throw does some weird things. So does Black Widow's move. And let's look at this battle right here. Going again with my big team. So not sure if this is this morning that I do a few battles with my big team or if this is still last night. There's Crossbones. See if we can get that chain. Doesn't chain at all. Jeez. All right. I think it's because he has that counter on him. Anyway. There we go. Clear. Now everybody's slowed, so you're getting both sides of that. Let's see if we can clear that taunt off of Hulk. Good. Now we could get back to our main threat, which is Crossbones. No, I think I went after Daredevil because he had a higher speed bar, so I knew his turn was coming up a little quicker. See if we could blind everybody. Now, I think there's a bug, or I'm not sure if it's a bug. Maybe it's working as intended, where if Crossbones is blind, then he still does his detonate. So, anyway, who should I stun? I go after Hawkeye. He got resisted on that stun, so my Thor probably needs to be built up a little more, but right now he's in my A team for the Blitz, just because I want to move Yondu and give my second team a debuffer. Because if I'd put Thor there, not only would he be very, very slow, but the team would have no debuffer, no way to get around tanks, and that's why Thor is in my A team right now. Alright, so there's the victory. Don't know what my score is right now at this point in the match. So here's my A team again. So obviously I'm trying to use up energy because I think we got some this morning. I think it was for my villains, but I think this is this morning for some reason. Alright, here we go. Nobu's a threat. Quake's a threat. Actually, Nobu's not a huge threat. Quake's a threat and Hawkeye's a threat. Looks like Quake on their team is almost dead. Try to stun her, which is good. Let's go to Hawkeye and get this whole side stunned. Maybe we could take out some of these minions. We take out one of them. And removing the taunt from Hulk. Let's go back and work on either Hawkeye or the minion. Didn't go to the minion. There we go. Oh, and Nobu brings him back to life. And let's blind everybody. That takes out the minion. Oh, and he comes back to life again. I think it's a very low chance. Maybe it's a little higher when the AI is using it, because I don't see that happen to my guys very often, but I do see that 2 times in a row like that with the opponent. So no blind. Who should I stun? I think I go for Punisher just because he has more energy, and Hawkeye would have died on that anyway. Nobu's almost done. I should have went after him there and there. Let's see if I switch the attack. And nope, I stick with Punisher. Let's see if we can stun him. We get some bleed on Nobu. And Punisher's finished off. Nobu's finished off. And auto time coming. Here we go. Oh, boom. That move should do a lot more damage. Maybe it should be an AoE instead of an adjacent target attack. Alright, here's the same team again. So, obviously I had a bunch of energy to spend. This is a tricky team, but the good thing is that they have 0 tanks. So, don't really have to worry about a debuffer. Getting that speed and offense up off of Black Widow and Thor and Gamora. So, it actually reached the adjacent targets to get that buffs off of them as well. Still want to work on Gamora. On Quake. And that chain went a little weird as well. It looked like it went Quake to Yondu all the way to Thor. So maybe Captain America and Black Widow's not the only one that has a weird type of skill, the chain attack skill. All right, slowing that side. Now everybody is slowed. Back to Black Widow, back to Quake to try to get her down. What is going on here? Nope. Actually going with, who do I go with? I stunned Yondu, and I think it's because he had a little more energy and his turn was coming up. Quake is gone. Let's see if we get Yondu out of here pretty quickly. And oh, here's a big AoE from Quake. Yondu's gone. We got to take out Gamora. She has an offense up right now. Couple more hits. Boom, boom. All right, Black Widow and Thor left. Go after Black Widow there, but I think Thor's AoE is still hanging around there. And we just took him out with a few basics there. Alright, so next team. Oh, this is the team that I like again. Alright, here we go. Yes. Alright, so giving energy. Who got energy? Jessica Jones got energy, and Crossbones got energy. Using his detonate on turn 1. I love it. I love ever since I moved his skill up to level 6, he gets that turn 1 turn earlier, and I like that. And boom, I should actually start to work on my Winter Soldier, because that move should be able to take out Crossbones if it's leveled up and he has that low health. And do I do the taunt in him? This point? No, I go after attack on Crossbones, and it does not kill him, but Winter Soldier finishes him off. Yondu is almost dead. He's still a big threat. Hawkeye's still a big threat, and there's that AoE from Quake. She is always a threat when that AoE is in play. Alright, so get a little bit of health from Crossbones, and he got a counter on Hawkeye. Oh, Quake is not dead yet. This is gonna come down to the wire. Hawkeye's gone. We need to get Quake out of there. Get this a 2-on-1 situation with... Now, I was gonna see if I could chain Hulk, and it actually worked. So sometimes I gamble with that chain to see if I could get somebody, and sometimes the gamble does not pay off. Thanos is low. Oh, Thanos is out. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and nice. Wolverine came through. And here's my B team right here. There we have Yondu, Rocket, and who's the big threats on their team? Not a lot of threats. I mean, Bullseye and Nebula are damage dealers, but they're not huge damage dealers that we really have to worry about. They do more single target stuff. I think, I'm not too familiar with Nebula's kit, but I think she has some chain damage in here. So let's see if this attack kills, and it does not. Gamble did not pay off. We need to get that taunt off of either Drax or Hulk, and we go for the AoE instead, so somebody's still gonna have a big taunt up on them. Who do we work on first? We start to work on Drax first. Not sure why, because Hulk has less health, and I'll just say that. There we go. Now I see it, and start to target Hulk. Drax just has a lot more health, so it's best to go after the weaker one. We have a lot of taunts on the team right there, and we get 2 Ravagers, so we get a bunch of health, and we still have Night Nurse. There's Rockets AoE, takes out those 2 minions from Kingpin, and boom. That is such a disappointing attack. He should do way more damage just because he's the freaking Hulk. Oh, that attack didn't work. Hulk is too tanky for Gamora. And we are actually looking pretty good, though. Nebula is going down soon. There we go. Nebula is almost dead. We're healing everybody up. Everybody is in the green. Oh, not Yondu. Everybody's almost in the green. Oh, Yondu's in the green now. Doesn't matter what happens here. And we could probably just go to auto and have this done. Even if Kingpin's second turn of that boss's orders is coming up, it's lingering out there. Wasn't paying attention too much to the turns and everything and where energy is going. Let's see if this takes him out. It does. All right. Now we just got Drax, and now it should be an auto. Do I click the button, though? I don't remember. There it is. Now it's an auto. Oh, the AI chose the AoE attack for Yondu, which is kind of weird when there's only one guy there. But I make some mistakes, too. And there's that battle. I think there's only 1 or 2 left here. Here is the hand team again. So I think this is the last battle, actually. Who do we have here? Threats are Daredevil and Wolverine. Daredevil is a little faster, so I think he's a little bigger threat right now. Don't do the clear, but Nobu summons his guys, and I think it is a perfect time for a heal. Man, there's a stealth. I love that. All right, so still want to work on Daredevil at this point and keep attacking him, chipping him away. Both of the minions are dead. Let's see if this does it, and it does. So we're in a good position right now. Don't do it right there. Boom. Go with the single target attack against Wolverine. And it's going after it. Once Wolverine's down, I think we are in a good position. Everybody's health is still in the green, though, so we're looking pretty good. Removing that taunt off of Thanos. Han Archer and Jessica Jones are the 2 that have that extra focus when they go for their dispel, and it makes it really effective against Thanos. All right, here we go. Wolverine should be dead soon. There's no... Ooh, big AoE attack. Takes out Elektra. This battle is going to be close. Wolverine, come on. There we go. Now we got to take out Nebula, but I think... Do I focus? Yes, I do. All right, she gets that counter on Hand Sorceress. Here comes the stealth. And luckily... Oh, Thanos can't take him out either. Still got that counter attack lingering around. We got 2 Blade Masters there. Oh, nice. That was a key heal from Hand Sorceress. And let's finish up Nebula, and then we won't have too much to worry about. Thanos used his AoE, so that's not coming back anytime soon. Alright, now we just got Night Nurse and Thanos. As we chip away at her, should make pretty quick work of Thanos now that it's done. Or now that everybody's gone except for him. And putting everybody into stealth. Hand Surgery is almost dead, though, so 1 hit and he would be gone. But doesn't matter. And the taunt doesn't matter, so I'm just going to go with a higher damage attack for that battle. Alright, and 1 or 2 more hits. 1 more. There we go. And Archer takes it. And that is what brings us to this point where I'm at right now. Again, if I don't remember, right now I'm at 260, and I'm not doing any more battles before the 24-hour period. There is about 2 more hours left, little over 2 hours left on this first day. And that's it. Well, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you guys like me editing it all together, shortening it, because I think I cut off at least a half an hour with all those load times and me choosing the teams and everything. But if that's valuable to you, let me know. And the next time I record every single battle, or I try to record every single battle in the Blitz, I will put that in. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. I may or may not combine day 2 and 3, depending how many battles I do on day 3. I know last time I combined it just because I think I only had 2 battles on day 3 for some reason. I missed a bunch. Anyway, good luck with the Cable Blitz. Everybody's getting shards. All you got to do is meet that minimum requirement, which I think is only 6,000 points. I will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend. Valley flying
out.